Ray Bradbury's Fahrenheit 451 is set in a dystopian future where books are outlawed and firemen burn any that are found. The story follows Guy Montag, a fireman who begins questioning the society he enforces after meeting his curious neighbour, Clarisse McClellan. As he grows disillusioned, he secretly starts reading books, which leads to conflict with his wife, Mildred, and his boss, Captain Beatty. Montag seeks guidance from a former professor, Faber, who helps him understand literature's value. When he is exposed as a book reader, Montag is forced to flee. He finds a group of intellectual outcasts who memorize books to preserve knowledge. Meanwhile, his city is destroyed in a war, leaving Montag and his new companions with hope of rebuilding a better society. Fahrenheit 451 is a critique of censorship, conformity, and the loss of critical thinking in a world obsessed with entertainment. Bradbury wrote it during the early Cold War, a time of government control and fear of dissent. The novel warns against the dangers of allowing technology and mass media to replace deep thinking. Montag's journey represents an awakening to the richness of ideas and the cost of ignorance. The book also explores how oppressive governments maintain power by keeping people distracted and uninformed. Through vivid imagery and fast-paced storytelling, Bradbury creates a tense and unsettling vision of the future that still resonates today. The most prominent theme in Fahrenheit 451 is censorship, as the government bans books to control thought. People are discouraged from asking questions or thinking independently, and those who do are seen as threats. Firemen burn books to prevent individuals from accessing dangerous ideas. However, the novel argues that knowledge cannot be fully destroyed. Montag and the exiled intellectuals show that information survives through memory and storytelling. Bradbury suggests that a society without books becomes shallow and easily manipulated, warning of the consequences when censorship replaces curiosity and truth. Another major theme is how technology and entertainment can suppress critical thinking. In the novel, people are addicted to giant television screens, radio seashells, and shallow entertainment that keeps them from questioning their reality. Montag's wife, Mildred, is an example of this, as she is completely absorbed in her interactive television family and indifferent to real-world events. This theme serves as a warning against technology replacing meaningful human connection and intellectual engagement. Bradbury suggests that when entertainment becomes a tool for distraction, it prevents people from recognizing oppression and injustice. The struggle between conformity and individuality is central to Montag's character arc. At the start, he blindly follows society's rules, but meeting Clarisse opens his mind to independent thought. Throughout the novel, he faces pressure to conform, from Captain Beatty's manipulative speeches to his wife's rejection of books. However, Montag ultimately chooses to embrace individuality, escaping to join those who resist society's control. The novel argues that true freedom comes from independent thinking and resisting societal pressures to conform, even when it is dangerous. Guy Montag is the novel's protagonist, starting as a loyal fireman, but transforming into a rebel who values knowledge. His internal conflict drives the story, as he moves from ignorance to enlightenment. Clarisse McClellan serves as a catalyst for his change, representing curiosity and free thought. Mildred Montag, in contrast, is a tragic figure who clings to empty entertainment, showing the dangers of a passive society. Captain Beatty, the fire chief, is an intelligent yet sinister figure who understands books but still upholds their destruction. Finally, Faber and the book-loving exiles symbolize hope for the future, showing that knowledge can survive even in oppressive times. Through these characters, Bradbury explores different responses to a controlled society. Some accept it, some enforce it, and some fight against it.